this Evanston Drama Devils production of the Holiday Channel Christmas movie Wonderthon. I'm here with Erin Russell. We're talking about the show. Hi, Erin. Thanks for coming on today.
I'm so happy to be here. It'll be great.
Yes, welcome. And so we were saying a little bit before the interview that the title of this show, it's quite a mouthful, and it sounds like a fun show. Like immediately when I hear it, I think of sitting down at the TV with my mom watching Hallmark Channel movies for Christmas. But that might not even be the right vibe at all. So tell me a little bit about what the show is about.
No, you are spot on. So, and I have a deep love of Hallmark Channel Christmas movies. It's just so fun.
Yes.
This show takes 6 of kind of their basic plots and kind of smashes them all together, keeping kind of the fun and the romance of it, but also poking a lot of fun at it too.
Right.
So it's a really fun kind of mashup of 6 of the really popular tropes. So we have, a secret prince and a man who owns a tree farm that's in danger, and I mean just lots of really fun things like that. And it's a laugh a minute. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, that's awesome. And so since this show is not the typical structure, is this considered a vignette? I'm not sure.
It's not, because
it's not,
everything kind of goes in and out.
Okay.
And in fact, this author is a pretty big fan of kind of this playwright. He's a really big fan of kind of the vignette style shows. And so it's kind of funny. When I first looked at it, I was expecting it to be more like that. But instead it's just all of them kind of weaving in and out among each other. So.
Oh, neat. Okay. That's awesome. And what's kind of what can we expect as far as, I guess, continuity with characters? Like, are the stories connected at all, or are these individual stories?
They're mostly individual, but they all kind of center around our main area, which is the Evergreen Inn. And it is an inn in a fictional town of Hopewood, Vermont. And all the different people. So there's a young woman named Holly who owns it. And a lot of the different characters come in and stay at her inn. So even though each of the stories tends to be individual, with the home base of the inn, the characters are literally able to interweave with each other, and it's a lot of fun.
Got it. Okay. I'm kind of seeing how that all connects, and that makes me excited to see it. That's awesome. So working up to this, I almost called it a film. Working up to this, because it kind of sounds like one. Working up to this awesome play that you guys are doing. How long have you been working on this?
So we had auditions about 2 months ago, and we had about 8 weeks then to work on it, and have just been practicing. Some kids are practicing 1 day a week, some 2, some up to 4 days a week in the evenings. So we've been practicing a lot for this show over the last 2 months. And then one of my technical classes, my technical theater classes, have been designing for it for about 2 months as well. So they've been planning what they want the costumes to look like, and the set and all those fun things for about 2 months. So.
Oh, perfect. Wow. And that's a lot of work. I know that, these kids they have to balance school, and then and I don't know if they get to work on the play very much during the day. And then I know they have to put in those after school hours that they're, sacrificing that time. And they're, kind of diving into their extracurriculars, and that's awesome. Being a theater kid myself growing up, I know that it was really fun. But by the end of the day, every day balancing that and homework, everything, I was so exhausted. So I can imagine. It sounds like they're really putting the work in. They're not just putting it, on stage with a few lines, right? They're designing the whole thing. And that's so great that you guys do that over there, where each, they get to learn about all aspects of theater. So that makes it all the more exciting to see. So we know that when we sit down and we watch this thing, it's going to be all put together by the students. And that is not to discount the hard work you're doing either, though. know that you're 100% in this thing too.
For 2 months. No, I just no, it was a lot of work.
Yeah, you all must be really feeling it at this point, exhausted, probably ready for Christmas break, but that's great that we get to kick Christmas break off really with seeing this show. So that's awesome. So I think kind of going into this, is there anything that you would like the audience to take from it? I know that if I leave a production that really hit the nail on the head, I leave a little bit changed, right? I'm a little bit different. I learned a little bit about human behavior. I look at something a little bit differently than I used to before. Not to kind of spoon feed the audience or anything like that, because everyone's going to get something different. But what are you hoping the kids can put across for the audience today?
When I picked this show, I wanted to do something really fun.
Apologies, we had some technical difficulties with the pre-show, but we are ready to roll into the Evanston Drama Devils presentation of the Holiday Channel Christmas movie Wonderthon.
Well, it's that time of year again, that quiet season from Halloween to Valentine's Day that can be best described as
Christmas. Woo.
And the newest holiday tradition is the movie marathon created by the Holiday Channel.
Hallmark.
Which we all know isn't actually called the Holiday Channel, but we can't say the real name of it due to us getting sued. Like a really unreasonably amount of being sued. Like it was a lot of money.
I will never be the same.
But that's okay. That's why we were given 2 kidneys, so we can sell one, which is also really great because the 38 original consecutive Christmas movies are gonna leave you with emotional diabetes from the sugar overload.
Yes, diabetes. Give it to mama.
But who has the time to sit on the couch for 76 consecutive hours?
I do. I have the time. My butt does not leave this chair.
What happens when you need to go to the bathroom?
Total focus, my friend. Also, not necessary. See, I have a series of jugs attached to a pulley system.
All right, I got it.
Allow me to demonstrate.
No, but what about the rest of us who have things to do?
You are weak!
Maria, we talked about this. We don't yell at the audience anymore.
I just mean I'm disappointed in you, that's all.
Well, you are in luck because this show is gonna be super awesome. What? First, a ground rule. Sometimes in Christmas movies, things get sad. And when things get sad, I'm gonna ring these jingle bells right here, and you guys are gonna say, "Aw." Let's try it.
I'm alone on Christmas.
What was that? That was not an "aw." Try it again.
I'm sad and alone and sad.
Are you serious? I can be here all night. Seriously, do it again.
My entire family died on Christmas when a reindeer fell on them.
Oh well, I guess it was fine. We did have a group of kindergartners the other day, and they did a lot better than you, just saying.
All right, let's start the show.
Part 1, the sad situation.
It's no use. No matter how much I try to get this place ready, I can't do it by myself. I'm afraid I'll have to close the inn. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I try to keep this place going. There just isn't enough Christmas spirit left. I guess I'll have to torch the place for insurance money. A customer! Hi there. Welcome to the Evergreen Inn. My name is Holly, and I'm the owner, although not for long since business has been so bad.
I won't be staying.
Really interested in the layout, huh?
How much?
Well, it's $200 for a night, but
No, I mean, how much for the entire place?
the whole inn?
I got a vision for rebuilding this place. Well, first bulldozing it into dust, then rebuilding. A kill station over. We'll have a kill station over here. A quinoa station over here, and a primitive grain section over here.
You want to bulldoze the Evergreen Inn?
No. First wrecking balls, then the bulldozers.
But the Evergreen Inn is a staple of Hopewood Falls, Vermont, and my grandfather built it by hand.
Your grandfather was terrible at building inns.
You can't do this. I'll never sell.
I don't think you have a choice. Mrs. Gooden?
It's Miss Gooden, just Miss. I'm not married, even though I'm really, really attractive. I'm also single. You see, I've had a hard time finding love since my parents died, and the inn has been the only thing keeping me going.
Well, you got 24 hours to sell to me before I use eminent domain.
I'll fight this.
Here's my card, Holly, and Merry Christmas.
You monster. I guess there's no need to hang this mistletoe then, 'cause there's nobody to kiss. It's so tough to be alone on Christmas when you're really, really attractive. Here we go.
Oh man, it's so snowy. I'm snowed in.
I didn't even realize.
Do you happen to have a room available?
Let me check. I might have one room available, or all of them. How many would you like?
Just one, please.
That's just a joke, since I'm about to go out of business on Christmas. Just me and this mistletoe here, alone.
Right.
So alone. I should hang this. You see, my father used to hang this, but he died, so he doesn't do it anymore.
May I help you with that?
Sure. Oh, you have strong hands.
Oh, these things? They're really nothing.
I'm Holly.
Brett. Jones.
Where are you from, Brett, Jones?
I am from the salt of the earth, really, handyman type, Midwestern region of this nation.
Well, welcome to my inn. It's warm here and welcoming. Getting a little older now, but still in great shape. As if it does Pilates every day.
Well, the inn looks fabulous.
It's great you're a handyman, because there's a lot of things around here that need hands.
Oh my goodness! The snow is coming down.
Well, I best be getting to my room.
Can't believe I found this place in the snow. This is the Evergreen Inn, right?
It sure is.
It doesn't look anything like the website.
My grandfather built that website with his own hands.
Oh. Well, I'm Joy, and this will be the perfect place for me to get over my writer's block. You see, I'm a romance writer, but lately I've been so stuck. I can't write a word in the big city, so I thought I would get back to writing my novel in a small town like
Get a hold of yourself. What if she figures out you're not from America, but in reality, you're from Artemisia? And those of you who do not know what Artemisia is, it is a small European country that is very, very rich, but very unknown. It is very, actually sad that it's not well known.
I'm sorry, were you saying something?
Oh, what?
You're over there talking to yourself. You interrupted me explaining my backstory for no reason. I'm a romance writer who can't write, who's alone on Christmas.
Carry on.
Thank you. Some people. He is good looking though.
He's mine, okay? He is mine. I saw him first. That's how it works.
As I was saying, I'm totally blocked on my not.
Down out there.
So to recap, I'm a romance writer.
Romance writer.
Paul Bracewell. I thought I recognized you.
My reputation precedes me.
Proceeds you. Your reputation precedes you.
I'm pretty sure it precedes me. It's preceding, as in before. Before I am here.
That's funny, because that's what proceeding means. Pro meaning in front of, you meaning you. It's coming in front of you to wreck things.
I can see why you would think that. Since you're wrong about everything else, why not also be wrong about this?
Does it actually matter?
Yes!
What are you doing here?
I booked a writer's retreat. You see, I got a new novel I'm working on. Overcome by Joy. It's going to be amazing. If only I can figure out the heroine. You see, I sometimes have trouble with heroines. That's why I'm alone. On Christmas.
Christmas is just a day, Paul. It's about time you realize that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
Her mother died on Christmas, in case you were wondering. She blames it for her many, many, many life problems.
I figured.
If only she would let me in so I can fix her entire
Someone
life.
need a handyman?
Yes.
No, thank you.
Well,
Hey, Holly, I'm just finished up back there, and well, hello, gentlemen. Don't mind me, I'm Bridget, just the sassy red-haired friend here to talk about you behind your backs.
well, I best be getting upstairs. See y'all later, mates. I mean, fellows.
And I have some writing to do.
So,
What? Don't you start. I don't have time for love in my life right now. I've got to save the inn. Stop it.
still planning on burning it down for insurance money?
I don't know. I think my grandfather would disapprove.
I think your grandfather would understand. A girl's gotta eat. Speaking of which, maybe you could cook dinner for one of those guys.
Which one?
Doesn't really matter. They're basically interchangeable. Isn't nice?
It's the Christmas spirit. Sometimes the Christmas spirit reaches out in a special way and ruins everyone's travel plans.
I haven't seen this place since I was in high school.
Are you from Hopewood Falls?
I am. I always thought this place was boring and stupid. The first chance I had, I took a train straight out of here to the big city, and now I'm back.
What brings you home?
Christmas. I always thought Christmas here was special. I haven't really had a special Christmas in a long time. Because my life is really sad now, without anyone special in it, since I moved into the big city. Oh. Thank you.
Well, you can slow down here. In fact, I've got a really quiet room on the second floor you could have.
For free?
No, what the heck?
I thought you were offering it for free.
This is a business. I charge money for things.
It seemed like you were just so full of the Christmas spirit, you were gonna give me a free room.
No, that's preposterous.
Sorry. I sometimes make terrible decisions. I was a war photographer for the past 10 years because I thought it would be relaxing. It wasn't.
Do you want the room or not?
I'll take it for free. I'm Carol, by the way.
Holly.
And don't get too used to the inn or burning it down for insurance fraud. I mean, ho, 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 that was a joke. No, we're not.
What? Ugh, I hate the snow. Who lives in a place with all this snow? It gets all in my coat, and I can't get it out. Ugh, give me a beach and a drink with an umbrella in it any day of the week.
Merry Christmas.
Not interested. Who has time for Christmas? I've got a job to do, and I can't be worry about any of this Christmas nonsense.
All right, I'm out of here. Let me know if you change your mind about giving me the room for free.
I won't.
Suit yourself.
Do you have a reservation?
Hello? Do you think I'd travel all this way to this place without one? It's under Mary Bowling, M-E-R-R-Y, Mary, by the way.
Oh, like Merry Christmas.
Don't remind me.
My parents were big fans of Christmas. Then they died.
I don't actually have that reservation.
Hold on. Jasmine, it's Mary. They don't have the reservation. I don't care if your hamster is sick, you make the reservation, dang it. I don't pay you to take care of rodents.
Hello? Yes, I do have a room available. Thank you.
I believe I have a reservation.
What brings you to town?
What do you mean by that?
It's just a question.
Well, it's not to find love, that's for sure.
Clearly.
I don't have time for a boyfriend, even though I'm very, very attractive. Life in the big city is tough, especially with my job.
What is it you do?
I'm a real estate lawyer business person. It's super important. And if you'll excuse me, I have some super important meetings to do on my cell phone right now, which shows you how important I am. Yeah. Stop crying, Steve.
What a Scrooge.
You know what she needs? A man.
I wasn't gonna say it.
I'm saying it. A woman like that, with no love in her heart, I sure hope she encounters one of the many really, really attractive single men in Hopewood Falls.
All right, this is taking way too long. Can we speed this up, please?
Woo, is it snowing out there?
No plans going out tonight. I'm completely stuck.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I ain't playing Santa Claus this year.
Yes, I'm famous. I know. No autographs.
Just say your name and backstory. Let's go.
I'm Noelle. I make personalized Christmas ornaments. I'm big into Christmas, super alone, and desperate for love.
Name's Chris. I'm supposed to play Santa Claus this year in the town parade, but I can't do that because that was my dad's job. But he died on Christmas, super alone and sad.
My name's Ben. Yeah, I come from a little tiny country of Roxenberg, and I am peasant. Here looking for love on vacation of lifetime, and also very sad.
I mean, obviously y'all know me.
Nope.
Are you an exotic dancer?
No! I'm Rita St. John. Hello? I'm filming a movie nearby.
Oh. You're a camera person then.
Fine, yes, if that's what you want to believe. And I'm alone at Christmas, even though I'm really, really attractive and really sad.
Me too.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
Okay, everybody to their rooms.
Wait, can I tell them?
Yeah, go on.
You want to help me with this?
We're gonna need a lot more mistletoe.
Now that we've had the setup, it's time for the meet cute. That adorable moment when our hero and heroine literally run into each other.
Slow down, guys, slow down. It's slippery out here. There's nothing better than Hopewood Falls at Christmas. It's just so white everywhere you look. Because of the snow. That's why it's white. It's tough being a single father of dogs these days, since my wife tragically died on Christmas. But at least I got these two dogs to keep me busy. I love dogs, but I love women even more. It would be a little weird otherwise. But I haven't been able to smile at another woman since Grace died.
Aww. Man, this sure is a change from my last job. None of the buildings are even burned down. Maybe Christmas isn't so bad after all.
Come on, guys, let's go home alone. As always. Oh, no, squirrel.
Ow! Oh my god. Hello? Hello? Are you okay? Oh no. He's in a coma. I'm really good at diagnosing comas on the fly. Too bad. You seem like a really nice guy. And they're hard to find, especially ones that are conscious. And there are these two dogs here, Prancer and Vixen. Christmas fan, huh? Well, I guess these are my dogs now. Oh wait, I've got to get you to a hospital. You have really soft hands, by the way. I wish I could find a man with hands like these, and two sweet dogs.
Yeah, I'm at the tree farm now.
Use your imaginations.
We'll be taking donations for a larger Christmas tree budget.
What a waste of space. Plenty of room for a golf course after we burn down all these trees. Oh man, there's all this fresh air in my face. I can't stand it.
Hi there.
Hold on, a really, really attractive guy is walking towards me.
Just a second.
I'm gonna need to call you back. You must be Blake. I'm Mary Bowling.
Nice to meet you, Mary.
We talked earlier about the offer on the land.
Right, well, this Christmas tree's been in my family for generations. Why, I remember when this one right here was just, yeah, this big. Christmas tree is as far as these eyes can see. Why, look over there, another one.
Yes, you sure have a lot of trees here. So many.
Well, maybe you should just go back to the big city where you can go be with all your other jerks. Because we don't need your kind here in Hopewood Falls. We're very happy here. Even though some of us are single. But I'm not looking for love. I can't. Not anymore.
Right. I'm just here to buy your farm.
It's too painful to talk about. I'm extremely manly on the outside, you see? But I'm capable of great emotion because of my heartache. Feel it. Right under my amazing pectoral muscles.
Right, but...
Oh, that's the pain.
Maybe if you put in a golf course, that would help you.
Golf course isn't gonna cure my heartache. I'm afraid. No deal.
But if you look at the numbers...
Numbers? I can't look at the numbers. They hurt me. You want to buy my Christmas tree farm? I'll make you a deal. You spend the whole day here in Hopewood Falls with me. If you're not enchanted, I'll sell. But if you are enchanted, you need to go back to your big city and go tell them other jerks to leave us the heck alone.
That sounds like a good way to settle a real estate deal.
Shake on it.
Chris, you have to listen to me.
It's too late for me, Noel. That part of my life is behind me.
Your father was the best Santa Claus we've ever had.
Don't speak about my father. He gave his life to Santa. And what did he ever get out of it?
$10 an hour, I think.
That's not enough. Playing Santa Claus took everything out of him. I think it's what killed him.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
What do you know? Hang out in your bespoke Christmas ornament shop making bespoke Christmas ornaments all year long, which is a totally realistic way of making a living.
Your father loved being Santa Claus.
You loved it too much.
I don't think that's possible.
Should we move or something?
No. Maybe if we stay still, they won't notice us.
Your father was Santa Claus, Chris. His belly was a bowl full of jelly, Chris.
Well, mine isn't. I do crunchies.
You can stop doing crunches and let yourself go.
Don't tempt me.
His cheeks were like roses.
I keep it like that. I use skincare products.
The children need you, Chris. You know the Christmas parade is the single most important thing that happens around here. If there's no Santa, there'll be riots, like last time.
Find somebody else. I can't be Santa Claus. I just can't. Think of my emotions, Noel. My emotions are strong.
Well, you have nothing else going on for you right now.
I have a good job as a business, lawyer, real estate person. I can't drop everything to be Santa Claus.
The Chris I knew could do that.
That Chris is dead! Tearing me apart. Leave me alone.
I'm not giving up on you.
think they're gone?
Yeah, and
This could be the perfect location to stage one of our scenes. Imagine it. Secret agents burst out from behind the Christmas tree. And then my character kills them all right here.
That sounds beautiful.
It's a lot of pressure being a role model for millions of girls. Most of them can't even kill 30 or 40 ninjas.
Most of them wouldn't even try.
Exactly. Do you see Sven?
He's still parking the truck.
Please don't say anything about me being a huge movie star. I don't want him to treat me differently. It's so tough being famous, especially when people don't know you're famous.
Right.
You know what the worst thing is about being super famous and wealthy and good looking and talented and funny and good looking?
What?
It's lonely. I can't find Mr. Right. Just worried he'll be more interested in being Hollywood royalty and not in the real me.
What is the real you?
I wish I knew.
Oh, sheesh. Nowhere to park truck.
Thanks for giving me a ride out here, Sven. To scout locations, since I'm a lowly location scout. Wink.
Yes,
You are just a simple peasant truck
I
driver.
am just simple peasant truck driver, and don't worry about the small crash. I'm sure insurance will pay for it.
That's not really how it works.
Who can say?
It's probably in your rental car agreement.
Okay.
I like your driving, Sven. I like it a lot.
I like your riding.
Well, let's go into town to look for more locations. I'm sure there are adorable places to stage shootouts.
Wait, can I tell her I'm Prince of...
Oh, all right, come on. We've got a lot to get through. Just go.
it's like no one can see us.
Almost as if we're not the most important people in the story.
Switching scenes.
Okay, fingers, time to get cracking. You can do this. You can write the scene. Monica woke up to find... Ah, come on, brain!
Hey there.
Weren't you just...
I'm the sassy friend. I am not bound by the laws of space or time. Do you want some hot cocoa?
I want an idea.
Do you know what you should write about? True crime. True crime is big. It's all I read.
I write about romance, though. Girl meets boy. Girl loses boy in freak threshing accident. Girl gets boy after he's stitched back together after experimental surgery. Wild passion ensues, but the surgery doesn't hold, so the boy dies. I can't even get started, though.
Well, what have you got so far?
The sun came up. That's it! That's hardly even a sentence, and it's certainly not romantic.
Maybe you should try a Christmas theme. Everyone loves Christmas romances.
You think?
I mean, at least 38 movies worth per year.
Okay, all right, I can do this. Let's say she's a reindeer handler.
I love it.
And he's one of Santa's elves, but a sexy one, like Lord of the Rings Santa's elf.
With great hair.
And she has a lot of reindeer musk on her, so she smells extremely potent. It's intoxicating.
That's a little weird.
And her family's racist against elves, so they can't be together. And the elves are all about blood purity, like in Harry Potter. So there's a battle. And the reindeer join in, but the elves are too strong, so they slaughter all the reindeer, and everybody eats venison. And then Santa's like, you're all banished! And they're sent out into the icy wastelands, and they starve to death. Ugh, that's horrible! Writing is hard!
Don't most writers just check Twitter all day? Maybe you should try that.
Oh, yes, Paul. This is good.
Don't look at him.
I feel so good about myself. I'm pretty sure I'm a genius.
So what if the heroine is a baker?
Oh, yeah. It's getting good.
Do you mind?
I'm sorry, what?
Some of us are blocked.
That's just your brain telling you to quit.
He's not worth it, Joy. As your sassy friend, I would like to mention there are other fish in the sea.
Oh, it's getting hot over here. This is a hot part.
That's it! I am here on a retreat, and I cannot retreat if you are always advancing.
Maybe you should retreat somewhere else.
Listen, I get it. You're a fancy pants writer from the big city with all the ideas and the book sales and the adoring fans throwing themselves at you. But some of us are struggling and need help.
You're wrong.
Oh, really?
I don't have any adoring fans throwing themselves at me. In fact, I'm alone on Christmas. I guess that's the problem when you write romance for a living. Real life just doesn't measure up. I'm sorry I interrupted your writing session. I'll go be alone in my room for a while. Spend some more time in my make-believe world, since that's so much better than the one I'm living in.
Wait, sorry. I was being rude.
Yes, you were. I agree with you.
This retreat isn't working how I wanted it.
Maybe we just need a change of scenery.
I've got an idea. Maybe you two could go downtown to Hopewood Falls. I'm sure there's lots of Christmas-themed romantic activities that will get you out of your slump.
With him?
With her?
Not a chance. I would rather pair up with one of the very attractive single men around here.
How about you and I do some of those romantic activities?
I'm the sassy friend. I don't get mixed up in romance.
You can be sassy with me.
All right, stop that right now. You two are both romance writers and you're both stuck here. Just go. Deal with it.
But like of all the guys, he's the worst one.
I heard that. I want to be with the sassy friend even more now.
You are gonna go downtown and do romantic Christmas-themed activities with each other. Suck it up. Go right now.
Yes, I know that, and I'll make the payment as soon as I get the money. There's nothing in the bank right now. I can't. Okay. Yes. I have actual customers this week, and I think most of them are paying actual money. So, hello? Hello? They hung up on me. The bank hung up on me.
But you've got actual guests now.
It's a drop in the bucket, Bridget. I'm afraid the Evergreen Inn really is doomed. I know I said that in an earlier scene, but I want to repeat it in case part of the audience was asleep.
So we're still planning on burning it down for insurance?
I don't see it any other way. And we can roast marshmallows over the flames, so that's a bonus.
What do you mean there's no flights? It's not even snowing over here. Yes, I'm going to continue this conversation on the phone so these people know what my situation is. Keep on looking, Alfred.
Who's Alfred?
My buddy. I'm always calling him. He's outstanding in a crisis.
Speaking of a crisis, I'm having a problem with the furnace. Maybe you could take a look at it?
Why would I?
Because you're a handyman.
I am a handyman, and he is my specialty. The furnace should be right up my alley.
Great. So if you can get started on the heat, I can fix us some cookies. Trade?
Goods for services. Sounds like a plan.
I'll show you where it is.
This is the furnace. I should be able to fix it.
I'm excited to watch you work.
I'm excited for your cookies.
They are tasty.
I bet they are. Hopefully not too fattening, though.
Anyway, here it is, right in the lobby, which makes a lot of sense.
We aren't switching scenes, just deal with it.
How do you like your cookies?
Firm.
That ship has sailed, I'm afraid.
Sugary then.
That I can do.
So, what do you think is wrong with it?
Well, I think the furnace has lots of responsibilities, and so it doesn't want to trust anyone. So, yeah. How about you just buy a new furnace? That's a great plan.
With what money? Brett, it's hard to say this, but I'm afraid the inn is in danger of going out of business. I don't have the money to fix anything, and worse than that, I'm alone on Christmas. Can you think of anything sadder?
Yes, I can. Homeless puppies in a box in the rain. Basset hound puppies. They are too small to get out of the box, so they stare up at the top like this. Maybe one can pile the rest up like a staircase and climb to safety. The rest of them saying, "No, you go on, tell our story." And when the puppy gets to the top, it dies with a smile on its face, knowing there will be no more pain.
All right. Yes, that is sadder.
Sorry, I have a very vivid imagination when it comes to sadness.
Yeah. I hate to say this, but I'm out of sprinkles. Maybe you'd like to go and buy some with me?
I'll go wherever you want to take me.
Great. Who will watch the inn?
I'll volunteer. Now you two crazy kids get out of here.
So, what's wrong with the furnace anyway?
The furnace. Well, you see, the furnace, it's really hard for it to trust people, especially with all the responsibilities taking care of the inn. And so, it has so much heat, but it chooses to be icy, but maybe with the right touch, all the heat will come out. It's very, very passionate about heat.
That's what I figured.
Now it's time for the Christmas-themed activities to help our heroes ignite that passion.
Performed at the same time.
Simultaneously, dude.
In a competition to see who can be the cutest.
That's right, audience. It's up to you to decide who is the most adorably Christmassy as they fall in love.
So keep track of your favorite and remember to cheer for them at the end.
And the losing couple will get eaten by wolves in Act 2.
Seriously?
I mean, yeah, you spent all our money on wolves and decided not to get wolf trainers.
All right, then.
Oh, mysterious stranger. It's too bad we're cooped up in here instead of out there enjoying the Christmas joy. So sad. So very sad. Probably the saddest of all storylines. Aww. Wait a minute, I've got it. What you need is some fresh air. That's right, Vixen. Good girl. You can help me get him to his wheelchair. Good idea, Prancer. You can hide in the bed with all the nurses. If the holidays can't break out of this coma, I don't know what will. All right, Christmas, not holidays. What was I thinking? So, honey, what do you think? Isn't Hopewood Falls amazing? It's much more spiritual than Southern Sudan, which is where I spent my last 3 years. But you don't want to hear about boring old me. Sure, my career as a war photographer seems exciting on the outside, but it can't really compete with the folksy charm of this little Vermont town. But I don't want to talk about me too much. I want to know about you. Are you in there? I'm sure you'd make an amazing husband. I feel like I know so much about you already. Because you named your dogs after reindeer. That is so pure. Like the snow. Oh, wait a minute. I have an idea. Let's have a snowball fight. Come on. You can do it. Got you. This is so joyful. My brothers and I used to have snowball fights all the time. We were so happy around Christmas and literally no other time of the year. Come on, silly.
Gonna get ya.
Not if I get you first. You're looking at the #1 snowball throwing champion of the greater Williamstown area.
I'll believe it when I see it. Ow. Well, if there's anything I know how to write, it's revenge.
I saw that one coming, just like your ending.
Ow! Well, now you've done it. Hope this helps with your writer's block.
Hey, do you guys mind? I'm having a snowball fight here.
This one's sure to be a bestseller.
I'm actually in the middle of a snowball fight with my unconscious boyfriend and...
Fire away! Miss, just like your last novel.
Hopewood Falls would be so delightful.
Who knew we could ride a sled through downtown? But we can. Here.
It's allowing me to see a new light.
Is it?
Your light. There's something I need to tell you. I haven't been 100% honest with you.
Excuse me! You've interrupted our extremely cute snowball fight. We were doing a thing over here.
Actually, I was snowball fighting first. You totally forgot to mention that. We were actually here first, and it was a life-changing moment because he was about to come out of his coma, and you totally wrecked that. So Merry Christmas, I guess. Although, that's totally not in the spirit of Christmas, what you just did.
You can totally keep throwing your snowballs at him if you want to do that.
You can't have 2 snowball fights at the same time. That's ridiculous.
You're not even having a snowball fight. You're having a snowball assault.
Who knew downtown Hopewood Falls is more dangerous than I imagined?
Well, it's your turn to push me.
What is it you wanted to tell?
Fine, you know what? We'll just go ice skating. That's romantic and adorable, and I'm sure it will bring my boyfriend back to his love of the holidays.
Here's some inspiration for you.
Missed! Ha ha ha!
I've been ice skating since I was a little kid.
Maybe it's because you live in the big city. Because here in Hopewood Falls, we got plenty of time for Christmas-themed activities, like ice skating.
I'm afraid I'll fall.
That's why you need someone strong to catch you when you catch you. Someone who won't fall over when you land on them. Someone who can put you back on your feet when you fall.
I always thought I could catch myself. That's why I became a lawyer, real estate business person. What am I talking about? I can't get swept up in this. What about my super important yet emotionally unsatisfying career in the big city? Whoa, I can't steer. This is totally not a symbolic representation of my life. Whoa. You caught me.
I did.
You were there for me when no one else was.
Yes.
Actually, I was ice skating first. So if you guys can just switch to different Christmas activity, that would be cool.
I actually don't see you skating.
My boyfriend and I are prepared to skate, so... This is so magical.
Hey, I'll race you.
It's on. I'm always the fastest.
Maybe that's the problem, man. Maybe that's... 3, 2, 1, hey!
We can skate too. Ready? 3, 2...
Come back here!
You're never gonna get me! Caught you. Sometimes you just need someone strong too.
I can't steer.
Again, probably another metaphor.
Whoa. You were there for me.
I was.
Again, I'm right here. So you guys just need to go somewhere else.
Maybe it's time for the couple skate.
I never wanted to do the couple skate.
Okay,
That's
seriously, move. You know what? Maybe the right thing to do is just go Christmas shopping. We can do that. Right, honey?
Move.
There's nothing more Christmassy than buying presents for the one you
I'll
love.
buy you any Christmas present you want.
Don't be silly, Sven. I know since you're a lowly peasant and I'm a simple camera woman location scout, you can't possibly afford to buy anything for Christmas.
I save up all my money to buy a present for beautiful women.
And is that me?
Sure, I guess. I'm just kidding. Actually, that's how we say beautiful in my country.
That's how we say not quite that beautiful in my country.
As beautiful as you.
Wow.
Oh, yes, I get that for you.
But it's $78,000, Sven, and you just met me. I'm pretty sure that's a lot of money. I can't accept this. I'll just buy it on my own later.
As a member of monarchy, I can buy whatever I want. Just, I can't let her know.
Oh, I don't need anything fancy. How about this simple handmade necklace?
My son made this in his kindergarten class.
It's adorable. I'll take it.
That would be $600.
Sounds like it.
Another one for you, perhaps? This one's $800.
What the heck?
This is very special to me.
I love it.
Your neck is very special to me.
Right.
Because it keeps your head from falling over.
Okay.
And I like your...
All right. Maybe we'll just decorate a Christmas tree.
Chris.
What do you know? I also like to remind everybody that I moved away from Hopewood Falls to become a lawyer, real estate business person, just in case any of y'all forgot.
Decorate this Christmas tree with me, Chris.
Never!
Take up your destiny, Chris.
My father used to decorate the tree. He was so good at it. I always thought, how are you able to decorate as good as him?
Listen to your heart, Chris.
Chris, this is your heart speaking. You know what to do.
I thought I told you to shut up.
You can't tell me out forever because I'm a part of you. I'm literally inside you.
You're right. You are right.
Listen
Oh, Chris, you're good at this. You're a natural.
Am I?
I can be a Christmas tree, Chris. Decorate me.
All right, couples, it's time for the cute-off. That's right, go for it. Okay, let's hear it for Sven and Rita. What about Brett and Holly? Carol and Jackson. What about Chris and Noel? What about Blake and Mary? And last but not least, Paul and Joy. And let's hear it for our winners, Carol and Jackson. All right, let's get back to the action. They're just about to kiss.
I
can't do this.
I can't do this.
Weather, huh? Listen
to your feelings.
Listen to your feelings.
It's Christmas after
It's
all.
Christmas after all.
Oh, look.
Look,
Oh,
it's
look,
snowing.
it's snowing.
Who are you?
we're gonna take a quick intermission. Right after this.
Christmas would be this wonderful.
I know.
I think I'm falling in love with you.
And I think that I'm. Oh.
Anyways, back to intermission.
Oh, you didn't think we were serious, did you? You didn't think we would actually eat some of our actors.
Well, you are wrong, obviously.
Luckily, they managed to survive with severe injuries.
But you guys really need to think about what you did.
Let's have actual intermission now.
To this Evanston Drama Devils production of the Holiday Channel Christmas movie Wonderthon. I'm here with Erin Russell. We're talking about the show. Hi, Erin. Thanks for coming on today.
I'm so happy to be here. It'll be great.
Yes, welcome. And so we were saying a little bit before the interview that the title of this show, it's quite a mouthful, and it sounds like a fun show. Like immediately when I hear it, I think of sitting down at the TV with my mom watching Hallmark Channel movies for Christmas. But that might not even be the right vibe at all. So tell me a little bit about what the show is about.
No, you are spot on. So, and I have a deep love of Hallmark Channel Christmas movies. It's just so fun.
Yes.
This show takes 6 of kind of their basic plots and kind of smashes them all together, keeping kind of the fun and the romance of it, but also poking a lot of fun at it too.
Right.
So it's a really fun kind of mashup of 6 of the really popular tropes. So we have, a secret prince and a man who owns a tree farm that's in danger, and I mean just lots of really fun things like that. And it's a laugh a minute. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, that's awesome. And so since this show is not the typical structure, is this considered a vignette? I'm not sure.
It's not, because
it's not,
everything kind of goes in and out. And in fact, this author is a pretty big fan of kind of this playwright. He's a really big fan of kind of the vignette style shows. And so it's kind of funny. When I first looked at it, I was expecting it to be more like that. But instead it's just all of them kind of weaving in and out among each other. So.
Oh, neat. Okay, that's awesome. And what's kind of what can we expect as far as I guess, continuity with characters? Like, are the stories connected at all, or are these individual stories?
They're mostly individual, but they all kind of center around our main area, which is the Evergreen Inn. And it is an inn in a fictional town of Hopewood, Vermont. And all the different people. So there's a young woman named Holly who owns it. And a lot of the different characters come in and stay at her inn. So even though each of the stories tends to be individual, with the home base of the inn, the characters are literally able to interweave with each other, and it's a lot of fun.
Got it. Okay, I'm kind of seeing how that all connects, and that makes me excited to see it. That's awesome. So working up to this, I almost called it a film. Working up to this, because it kind of sounds like one. Working up to this awesome play that you guys are doing, how long have you been working on this?
So we had auditions about 2 months ago, and we had about 8 weeks then to work on it, and have just been practicing. Some kids are practicing 1 day a week, some 2, some up to 4 days a week in the evenings. So we've been practicing a lot for this show over the last 2 months. And then one of my technical classes, my technical theater classes, have been designing for it for about 2 months as well. So they've been planning what they want the costumes to look like, and the set and all those fun things for about 2 months. So.
Oh, perfect. Wow. And that's a lot of work. I know that, these kids they have to balance school, and then and I don't know if they get to work on the play very much during the day. And then I know they have to put in those after school hours that they're, sacrificing that time. And they're, kind of diving into their extracurriculars, and that's awesome. Being a theater kid myself growing up, I know that it was really fun, but by the end of the day, every day balancing that and homework, everything, I was so exhausted. So I can imagine. It sounds like they're really putting the work in. They're not just putting it on stage with a few lines, right? They're designing the whole thing. And that's so great that you guys do that over there, where each, they get to learn about all aspects of theater. So that makes it all the more exciting to see. So we know that when we sit down and we watch this thing, it's going to be all put together by the students. And that is not to discount the hard work you're doing either, though. I know that you're 100% in this thing too.
For 2 months. No, I just, no, it was a lot of work.
Yeah, you all must be really feeling it at this point, exhausted, probably ready for Christmas break, but that's great that we get to kick Christmas break off really with seeing this show, so that's awesome. So I think kind of going into this, is there anything that you would like the audience to take from it? I know that if I leave a production that really hit the nail on the head, I leave a little bit changed, right? I'm a little bit different. I learned a little bit about human behavior. I look at something a little bit differently than I used to before. Not to kind of spoon feed the audience or anything like that, because everyone's going to get something different. But what are you hoping the kids can put across for the audience today?
When I picked this show, I wanted to do something really fun and funny. And this has been a hard year for so many different reasons. And I saw a description of this, and I just thought, oh, that sounds so fun. And so honestly, if on one level all the audience gets is a really good laugh, I hope that's great. But I think one of the nice things about this show is even though it's poking a lot of fun, it still doesn't discount the sweetness of love and Christmas and that spirit of hope, which again, I really feel like we all need that right now, and to kind of have this renewed sense of, yeah, things will be great. And even if you just get to watch kids on stage without masks for a couple of hours, it feels like,
see some faces. Yeah.
Right. There are noses, there are mouths. It's a miracle. Yeah. And it's just so nice to kind of retouch with humanity in that way. And my hope is that the show can reiterate that, even amongst the snarkiness of some of the humor that we'll find. So
I love it. Well, very good. I think that about wraps it up for our pre-show interview here. Thank you so much again for joining us, Ms. Russell. We'll see you again at Intermission, and we hope for all of those of you watching that you enjoy the show. Intermission, and we hope for all of those of you watching that you enjoy the show. Intermission, and we hope for all of those of you watching that you enjoy the show.
And now it's time for a recap for those of you who weren't paying attention, through the use of the sassy red-headed friend.
It was
I don't know
such
how
an
to do
amazing
it.
fight.
I
It's
didn't
really
know
almost funny, even though it's boring. I could really use it, and then it's been done my front door, you know?
I still a stone.
Well, I think he's great, and his accent gives me all the feels. You should totally hit that. There's nothing like falling in love to open up the creative flow. I'm not quite sure what your deal is, but okay, you do you. Most relationships are built on one partner forcing the other partner to do something they don't want to do. Like in a wardrobe sense, dressing up in weird costumes. Or an emotional sense, opening up, cool.
Famous actress pretending to be regular girl.
Right. I say just go for it. I find that guy.
Sven?
Yeah, Sven. He's super sweet and a real antidote to Hollywood guys. So, he woke up from his coma and ran away.
It's kind of not how I pictured it, but I have his phone now. And his password is 123, so I'm checking out all of his photos and photoshopping me into them. Good news. He's only got pictures of his dog, so he's single, raised the roof. Great guys are so hard to find, am I right? And this one just literally fell into my lap after I picked him up and tried to ice skate with them. These are precious moments we're gonna remember forever. At least I will, because he was unconscious.
Maybe you need to dial it back?
Ding, ding, ding. So the great thing is, I was like, I'll just text him and be needy, but I can't, because I have his phone. Plus, he's texting me right now, and I'm not even responding.
How is he texting you?
I'm pretending to be him texting me. Ooh, this one says, Carol, I want to thank you for showing me what true love is. That is so sweet, right? And this one is just row and row after kissy face emojis. Sometimes guys have a hard time expressing their emotions.
So...
It's meant to be. This was such a good talk. You're my favorite sassy best friend with red hair.
Sure.
Nothing can go wrong now.
It's time for things to go wrong. Also known as the complication. So, all right, now in Act 2, we're changing it up. Instead of going like, oh, when I ring the bells, you're gonna gasp like this. All right, let's go, let's try it.
I'm not who you think I am. I'm actually a Smurf. This isn't my real face. I'm actually your grandpa.
All right, the complication.
I can't seem to quit you, can I? Every time I think I'm out, you pull me back in. No! But the people need you, Chris. They don't need me. They need Santa. Same thing. Shut up! It's not. My father was Santa. And his father before him. And his father was St. Nicholas before Santa was even a thing. I'm not worthy of their legacy. Just take up the costume. It's your destiny. Assume your role in the parade. No! Yo, man, what's up? Not much, just hanging around. Yeah, I can come to work, no problem. I'll see you later today. I'm leaving Hopewood Falls.
Oh no!
Amber locked eyes with Ronaldo over a cup of hot cocoa. She imagined those lips so full and red like ripe tomatoes pressing hers. It was cold out, but in his eyes she felt his intoxicating Latin fire like a tsunami of Mediterranean sea mud. She couldn't wait to get back to Rishi.
How's the writing going?
Fantastic! I stayed up all night and I'm almost done. And I have to say, you were the inspiration for my romantic hero.
His rock-hard abs rippled as he tore his flimsy shirt from his body. Amber gasped as she gazed upon his gleaming, smooth pectoral muscles, like glistening hills of man flesh.
I made some improvements in you.
Well, I'm glad I could help.
Wait, where are you going? I thought we could spend the day ice skating, snowball fighting, cookie decorating, present shopping, and top it off with a sleigh ride?
I have to head back to New York City early.
What?
An emergency came up with my book.
The day before Christmas?
Don't ask it to make sense. I have to go.
You're just running away, Paul. I know it. You're putting up these walls around your heart. I know because I used to do that before I met you. Well, I'm not giving up. I'm planting dynamite around those walls and I'm going to knock them down.
Ha! My walls are steel reinforced for just such an attempt.
I also have a diamond bit laser that will cut through those walls.
My walls are reflecting, so your laser bounces off.
I will climb over.
They are super high.
I'm a good climber.
There are spikes on top. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I have to go.
Don't you want the romance in your life to be as good as the romance in your books? No, I'm blocked again.
Sorry about the plumbing. It's not really my area of expertise.
I appreciate you giving it a shot, even though you caused a lot of damage. Almost like you had no idea what you were doing. But you've been so helpful around here. At least you've tried to be helpful.
Yeah. Is there anything else I can help you with?
There's some plumbing issues that need attention.
He was here! I am freaking out.
Those girls seem to recognize you.
Why would they know me?
I am literally dying! I am dead, inside a coffin, already buried and decomposing right now.
They really seem to know you.
I'm a simple handyman. Why would they know me?
I just want to say that I love you so much and I'm going to start crying. Can I just take a selfie with you? I love you. I will have your babies. I will have all the babies. Oh, you must think I'm so weird.
I remember
Sorry.
now. I did some excellent gutter work on their house.
Are you lying to me?
Why would I be lying? There's no point in that.
Come to think of it, your accent isn't really Midwestern American at all.
That is a stereotype. We all sound like this from the region that I said I was from.
Midwestern America?
Yes.
What aren't you telling me? Oh no, you're married, aren't you?
Actually, I'm betrothed.
What?
I don't like her though.
I think you need to leave.
Are you sure?
Go.
All right, if that's what you want.
And please fix the front door. There's a problem with the doorknob.
All right, I'll go. Seems to be broken.
I would just like to say that I don't think my character is getting enough time on stage, so I would like to do a monologue explaining my background.
No.
When I was a child, my father would always bring home gifts from all over the...
This is terrible. Kill all the chickens, please. I don't care how. Guns, tanks, whatever you got. Just do it.
Oh, I've been spotted. Oh, whoops, this is so embarrassing. I have to make up lies about myself.
This is the second greatest moment of my day. I'm almost dead. Not entirely dead, but almost.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so the company is offering this amount of money for your Christmas tree farm.
But didn't you feel anything yesterday?
I did, but I'm not going to admit that to you right now. You see, I'm torn because I have ideas about what it means to be an independent woman who are at odds with the small town values here in Hopewood Falls. So I'm doing an elaborate dance where I pull away and give you the check. But I will only realize that after I stare longingly out of a window and stare at snowfall. So here's the check. All right, bye.
I don't know what just happened.
Sorry, I have to go. I can't let her know the truth about me.
That was weird. But luckily, I'm too self-absorbed to ask many questions.
I got this check for a lot of money, but I don't want to cash it because I can't cash it with my heart. Seriously? No one? Fine.
You guys want to hear a joke? I don't know, why'd the chicken cross the road? I don't know, ask the chicken.
I'll tell a joke too. What did one snowman say to the other snowman? Nothing, snowman can't talk.
What's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman? Snowballs. Funny. Maria, you tell a joke. Never mind.
I missed you guys so much when I was in a coma. Oh, thankfully we escaped that crazy lady. Yeah. I'm so glad, even though I'm a widower and my wife died on Christmas, that I still have so much love with these two dogs. I don't even need human interaction. You guys are the best. Crap! How did you find me?
I had your dog tipping you in coma. That way I can find them always. Always.
Who are you?
I'm Carol. Don't you remember? Oh no. The accident must have erased your memory. Luckily, you can check your text messages to me.
Caroline, I have no memory of you. Caroline, before I met you, my life was a lifeless expanse of pain. And, wow, you made me live again. Before you, all I was doing is cheap floozies. Yeah, you're the reason I live. You're my life. You're the reason I exist. You're my life. You're my light. You're my everything. You're all I think about. You're all I dream about. You're the reason I feel alive again. Yes, I will pick up milk at the store.
That was in my text to, that was your response to my text, Sut.
Wow.
And check out all those photographs with me in them that weren't photoshopped at all.
I guess I do love you.
It's a miracle. All right, silly, time to kiss.
Oh no, Prancer! He's not feeling well.
Let's go to the veterinarian.
I'm a veterinarian.
Of course you are. Maybe you should check him out.
Her.
Whichever.
Help me get her into my car. We'll take her to my
I know.
lab.
We can take a sleigh ride up to your clinic. It's much more romantic that way. Okay, car, fine. I just like a little magic in my dog rescues.
Obvious, I've come back for you.
Hey, can I talk to you guys for a second?
We're actually getting ready for the Walking Alone in the Snow montage. So
Set to
maybe
sad Christmas music.
Right, but I really don't think my storyline is setting a good example for people. Like, I was unconscious, and then she stalked me, and then she robbed me, and now she's gaslighting me.
Sounds like most relationships.
Isn't it gonna be beautiful when it all works out?
No, it's not because my character was assaulted and brainwashed.
With love.
If it was a woman who fell unconscious and then a dude came and stalked her,
It would be Sleeping Beauty.
I'm pretty sure she's committed like a dozen crimes.
Committing crimes in the pursuit of love isn't actually a crime, so.
Yes, it is. There's laws.
Not on Christmas, there aren't. Now, suck it up, or we'll replace you with one of your dogs.
Fine.
Now it's time for the Walking Alone in the Snow montage. Sad. Woo! Sad. It's the sad part of the show.
Woo!
Sad. Gosh. Anyways, this is the Walking Alone in the Snow montage.
Set to sad Christmas music.
Preferably over a bridge. Hit it.
Even though I'm so attractive and rich and famous and really successful.
Come on.
When I was a child, I remember opening up presents on Christmas, and it was a special time for me.
Hold on, girl. I'll do everything I can.
You can do it, Prancer. Positive mental energy can solve anything.
Yeah, I don't think that's working.
Oh, I think she does. Isn't that right? Who's a good doggo? Who's a good doggo? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's the best doggo in the world. Who wants a belly rub? Who wants a belly rub from Mama? I'm gonna eat that belly. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm trying to cheer her up, or at least make her last moments happy.
Yeah, I don't think she understands. Get me my special dog tools.
really accurate on any of the other professions.
Oh, I don't think she's gonna make it. There's something wrong with her stomach. I can tell by just looking at her. Oh,
It's
poor
time to say
Prancer.
goodbye, Jackson. Who's a good doggo? Who's a good doggo? I'm gonna eat that belly. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. This is how I say goodbye. That's okay, Vixen. You're a good girl, too.
Boy.
Your dog named Vixen is a boy.
Goodbye, girl. Oh.
I feel so close to you now. Now I'm even closer.
Close enough.
Our love has helped us through this tragedy because we're so strong together. In your time of grief, I think it's important that I should stay with you. You shouldn't be alone right now. Hey, look, mistletoe.
I don't see it.
It's right here.
I really don't see it.
Your head injury must have given you a blind spot.
Why would there be a mistletoe up in my lap?
Don't you remember? You put it there. You said you never wanted to be in a room with me where you couldn't kiss me all the time.
I don't remember saying that.
Do you want to check your text? Because it's in there. Can't you see it? If you can't see the mistletoe, you're going to need me even more than I thought. You see it, right? You see it. You see it!
You're crazy.
That's a brain injury speaking. Don't let it come between us.
You're pretty psychopathic.
I'm a sociopath in love.
That's the worst kind. Yeah, I really don't think this story's good. Shut up! This is not a cool story. I quit.
That's okay, Vixen. He's playing hard to get. Oh, stop that.
Moving on. I'll be back in just a second. Back at the Evergreen Inn, things were looking bleak. Back at the Evergreen Inn, things were looking bleak.
I'm not going back out there. This whole storyline is psychopathic.
It is romantic. That is what the audience has come for.
I don't.
So as Holly worries about her love life.
Was I too tough on him? What kind of handyman gets betrothed anyway?
I will kidnap your loved ones.
You're bluffing.
Try me. I know your Gran is in the audience. The ushers will grab her.
Do not touch Gran.
Was I too tough on him? What kind of handyman gets betrothed anyway?
Run, Gran, run! Run away!
Guys, what are you doing? We're trying to do a magical show about everyone falling in love here.
You know, fine. I'll try to forget the fact that my love poisoned my dog just so she could kill it so we could have a special moment together. Seems perfectly fine.
It takes a lot of love to poison a dog, okay?
Yeah, and if you don't fall in love the right way, we will cut your ears off.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
What?
Was I too tough on him? What kind of handyman gets betrothed anyway? I'm not selling the inn, Laertes.
You don't have a choice. I'm buying this in and will bulldoze it. I will bulldoze it tomorrow on Christmas Day.
You're working on Christmas?
It's a special
You monster.
Think of it this way. When you're single forever, you have lots of time to drink organic smoothie with the other single, lonely women.
Well, friends, it's time for the grand gesture. Things are looking bleak for our heroes.
Christmas is doomed, y'all. We might not even have Christmas this year.
You're alone. No one loves you.
The cat is puking up hairballs.
But there's one thing that can save it,
The grand gesture.
which always involves someone running.
Goodbye, but it's real. Thank you.
I'm running through the airport to stop you from making the biggest mistake of your life.
They just let you through security?
They let you through if you're in love. Happens all the time. Man, I hate running. Give me a minute. Might need to puke. I'm really not in shape because I'm a writer.
Stop right there.
Oh crap, let me borrow this for a second. Stay down! I think we could have something special. I know you've been burned in love before, and so have I. But I think we need to give this a chance. What do you say? Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas. Officer. It's okay. She's in love.
In that case, then, carry on and Merry Christmas.
Sorry I assaulted you.
It happens every year.
Well, guess someone we needed this.
Wasn't your computer in that?
Rita, what are you doing here? I thought you were going back to ornament shop.
What ornament shop?
Aren't you making homemade ornaments?
Nah, that's some other girl.
Story is.
This is my scene. Get off the stage. No, Sven, I have to tell you something.
I have to tell you something too.
No, I have to tell you first. I'm not actually who I say I am. I'm sorry. What? Go ahead. No, you go ahead. I've been lying to you. I'm not a location scout for a major motion picture.
I never thought you were.
That's literally what I said I was.
I forgot. You blend in.
I said I was a location scout, but I'm not a location scout. I'm actually an extremely famous actor. Look!
Not ringing the bell.
Rita St. John. I'm one of the 20 or 30 biggest up-and-coming stars, according to the June edition of Entertainment Weekly. I hid my true identity from you because I didn't want you to fall for me just because I was rich and famous.
You're rich and famous?
Yes, well, almost, basically, and I love you, Sven, even though you're poor. I forgot what your job was.
Peasant?
Right.
And I have something to tell you too. I'm actually Prince of Broxenberg. I lied to you because I didn't want...
Yes! Sweet! Boom! Take that, losers! I win! Merry Christmas to me! Do you have crown jewels? I get the crown jewels, right?
I mean, we'd all react to a secret prince the same way, right? But we're not done yet. Back at the end. No. What? Maybe not, actually.
Noel?
I want you to take a look at this. It's a letter your father wrote before he died.
God, there's so many emotions.
I also have a canister of his ashes, and I can't have the small child. Never!
Is she okay?
I cracked the windows. She'll be fine. Now, here's what your father wrote. He said, I have never been happier to portray Santa Claus. I have never been prouder of waving and... Are you okay?
When I hear my father's words, I cry. I'm emotional, okay?
And that's why you'd be a great Santa. I know it. Now, Chris, here's your father's ashes.
I thought he was buried.
He was, but then I dug him up and had him cremated.
Why would you do that?
It would be pretty sick to drag a corpse out here, don't you think? Yeesh. Now, this is your father. I want you to tell him everything you're feeling.
Dad?
Yes, son.
I love you.
I only love you for our Santa Claus.
Okay, I'll do it.
And also, I think you have feelings for Noel you need to act on.
You're right. Noel, you've really helped me find myself.
Heck yeah, I have.
Let's go do it. Be Santa in the parade.
Right. First, I should probably release that child.
Yes.
I guess it's time to shop wood emotionally. Sometimes it's hard to shop wood because of my heart and my emotions.
Blake.
Mary! Oh, sorry, I'm a little hot and sweaty from all this manly work I've been doing. But I can't talk to you. I thought what we had was special.
We only hung out for several hours.
Hours? Some of the greatest hours of my life. Ice skating in a small town really changes the way you look at things. But I can't talk to you anymore. What have you come back for?
Isn't it obvious? I've come back for you.
Well, I'm not here anymore. Well, I'm here, but you hurt my heart. Feel it.
Yes.
It's hurting.
Hold on. Let me feel it again. Maybe you could flex a little bit. I could feel it a little more.
What do you want?
Just ignore that.
You'll always be pulled towards your phone and your big city as your job as a real estate lawyer, business person.
This is Mary. I don't think we should buy the farm.
What?
You heard me. Some things are more important than golf courses, like Christmas tree farms and small towns and Christmas trees. I never realized that before I came to Hopewood Falls, but now I do. So I'm quitting my job as a real estate lawyer business person and moving here. So you can go build your golf courses somewhere else. The people here can't afford it. They're too poor and old-fashioned.
Did you really mean what you just said?
I said it dramatically, didn't I? I'm all in, Blake. I don't need an income or a job or a career or a place to live or food or clothes when I've got Christmas.
And I don't need this check.
Four down, two to go. Back at the inn. Now we're back at the inn.
So bad to have smoothies all the time. I bet they'll have kale.
If only some kind of Christmas miracle was about to happen.
Ow, I have
Brett!
internal injuries.
I don't care. You're engaged to somebody else.
I don't like her. She's really mean. She has big hair. She hates Christmas and she hates dogs.
Get to the point.
I want you to be my princess.
Yes! She says yes.
I've also been lying to you. I'm also the Prince of Artemisia. And I got big plans for the inn. I'm going to knock it all down, build a giant mushroom-shaped tower, block out all the sun, make an eternal night, and then I'll make the citizens of Swellview Falls to pay for your sunlight, and they will swear allegiance to you, and we will rule with an iron fist.
Maybe we can just keep it the same.
That works too.
I'm a big fan of keeping everything the same, just like the Hallmark Channel.
I scored a prince, y'all. Take that, losers. I'm marrying a prince.
Me too, of...
Artemisia.
Oh, cool. Mine's Prince of Broxtonburg.
Ooh.
Personality, a lot of character with all the swamps and the giant fighting flies.
I think that's the national bird.
Yeah, the flies ate the birds, so only the flies are left. But battling flies gives the peasants something to do to distract them from their infectious diseases. And swamps, urine mines.
Urine mines?
There's streams of pee coming from the aggressive goats that gnaw on children.
Huh.
It's their main natural resource.
Congrats, though. I'm sure you'll be able to turn around all the human rights abuses they've been doing and get the sanctions lifted. Good luck.
Hey, honey, do you own any weapons that I could use? I could borrow some to put down with our kisses. Love you.
Hey, do you want switch princes? That would be cool. Sven is totally into you.
No, I'm good.
Almost there. One left. Okay, it's joke time again till I get here. Never mind.
Dang it. There you are.
Look, it's you, not me.
I quit my career so I can move here to Hope It Falls. Who needs money or a career or...
That seems like a really bad idea, and I need to leave.
Jackson! It's fate!
Happy ending. But wait, it's time for the last, second surprise.
Which comes in the form of an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend who hasn't been in the story until this point.
So, do you know any jokes?
I don't actually. I write romance.
Lame.
So like.
That's pretty lame.
Do you know any jokes, Joy?
You guys are just made for each other, aren't you?
Serious? How did you guys literally win the couple contest? Did you not? Okay.
No.
Who did? Oh yeah, good job. You doing all right?
I hope so.
Do you know any jokes?
Let's see.
Maybe.
Yeah, he'll be here soon.
You'll find out.
Soon. His taxi is running late. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he'll be here.
With that traffic this time of year.
Ex-boyfriends.
I mean, that's why they're ex-boyfriends.
Yeah, they're never on time.
True.
Oh, here he is.
Jimmy?
I know things got weird there at the end, but I've been thinking about you a lot, and that's why I made the rash decision to buy a plane ticket on Christmas night and show up here for the ring. And take me back, please.
No.
Balthazar?
I heard about your writing street, and so I decided to show up and surprise you. And I know we broke up because of my third wedding, but I've been taking a vacation that's supposed to clear up. Take me back, please.
Never.
Ricardo? I know I said I hate Christmas and Bojangles go on, but I'm probably over that. No! Carter? You belong in the city with lots of people who have lots of money and work other business type jobs. You know what kind of car I have? It's a Mercedes. And it's a very nice car, and I think I was actually kind of intrigued.
He actually looks really unconscious like that. What? I want options. I don't have an ex-boyfriend.
Hold on.
It's me, Marlena, your betrothed. I am a terrible person who wears too much makeup and doesn't like dogs. And I'm going to force you to change everything about yourself. Also, I hate Christmas.
Sorry, I don't like you. I love this random American woman I met this week.
Too bad, because the king says you have to marry me. And
Then I renounced my crown.
no, I'm evil and I hate you.
Nicely done.
Happy ending. Merry Christmas.
I never thought I would be anyone like you.
You really opened my
You really opened my eyes.
In a small town.
In this small town.
In a small town, we don't need money.
Because we have each other.
Hey, look, mistletoe.
Wow.
Are you gonna kiss me or what?
I thought you never asked.
I thought it was obvious.
Not a mind reader.
I didn't say you were a mind reader.
Why
Why
are you
always
like this?
I thought you were listeners.
Guys.
Sorry.
Hey, look, mistletoe.
Sign on us now.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah. Or
Okay.
You know what?
Take over there.
Rust Dog, come out right now. Rust Dog, Rust Dog. Woo!